Hi everyone. I want to welcome you to the first video in my series, A Simple Method to Consistent Profits. And first, I know you're seeing up there that Right Way Options. Oh no, this is an option guy. This is going to be some kind of a complicated options presentation, and that is not the case. I want everyone to be assured that I am a swing trader first. I just use options to enhance my profits from time to time, and I do run a service called Right Way Options. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I want to do is share with you the simple method that I have used that has helped me become a full-time trader to reach my dream. And I believe it is so simple and so easy to follow that virtually anyone can do it. It requires no special skills. So if that's of interest to you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you could get updates when I put out the videos in the series. And let's get to it. Okay, well, thank you for sticking around. In this first video, what I want to do is quickly cover some of the rules and things that you need to pay attention to in this program. And just real quick, hit and run candlesticks, Right Way Options, and strategic swing trading service is where I work. It's what I do. I run the Right Way Options service and strategic swing trading service. And we believe that education is critical to achieving success. So if you want to find out more, you can check out that website. But what I want to do is just give you a real quick synopsis of this, and we're going to cover some rules that you need to follow if you're going to be successful in trading. And this is my personal belief. You may have found success in other ways. That doesn't mean that what you're doing is wrong or what I'm doing is right, or that what I'm doing is even right for you. But I know it works for me, and it's so simple, you will probably almost want to dismiss it out of hand at the beginning. But let me show you as we go along here in this series. So first, just a little bit about me. I started trading over 27 years ago, and I became a full-time trader more than 12 years ago. I run this Right Way Options trading service in conjunction with hit and run candlesticks. But probably the most important thing that moved me from being a hobby trader, a struggling trader, that trader that yo-yoed their account up and down, was when I became dedicated to price. I became a dedicated student of price. And what you're going to see is that I use virtually no indicators to identify trades, 99.9% of the time. But there is an indicator that I think is extremely helpful, and I've been sharing it with all of our members, and I want to share it with you because I really truly believe it can help a lot of people trade effectively. And so when I became a student of price, I realized finally, after struggling for years, that price really trumps all indicators. Price is the most important thing. And as a matter of fact, you have never made $1 from an indicator. You've only made money when the price moves. And so price is always going to be the king of all indicators. And if you learn to read and follow price, you'll do much better in your trading. I use what I call a naked chart. Virtually nothing on it. I mark up support and resistance, and I have price action. And you'll see that here in a couple of charts that I'm going to show you. Support and resistance and trend are really important to me. Price action leaves clues if we're willing to look at it, if we're willing to see it, and we don't have it all covered up with a whole bunch of indicators. Price will generally give us clues to its future direction if we are watching. And I learned a long time ago to stop predicting. You know, one of the things about indicators is they actually kind of give you a false sense that you can predict future price action. Now, think about that rationally. There's just too many circumstances An indicator cannot be expected to do that. It just can't. It can't be predictive. What works is just simply following price. If you give up the idea of prediction and just follow price, you'll do better in your trading. I can almost guarantee that, but it's a little bit harder than it may initially sound to do that. So what I'm going to show you is something where you don't have to rush to trades. Literally, what I do is I make the trade come to me. It has to come to me. And then I only trade stocks. I'm really picky. I only trade stocks that are proving that they're moving in the direction I suspect they are going to go. So what you can learn from this, I do a lot of individual trade coaching. And when I talk with people, these are things that always come up. I'm unclear. I'm unsure where to enter. I don't know where to exit. How do I set a stop loss? How do I manage this trade? I'm unsure with that. A lot of confidence issues. Because so many people are jumbled up in too many things. They're trying to focus on so much. They're paralyzed. And I'm going to help you with that here in just a little bit. So I use simple charts. We're not going to overanalyze. We're going to follow price. There's really no special skills required here. I mean, seriously, you don't have to even be really that good at chart reading to have success with this. It'll work on any time frame, and I mean any time frame, and I'll show you that at the end of today's presentation. Works in bullish and bearish markets, perfect for both full and part-time traders. When I was coming up as a trader, working full-time in another job and wanting to trade, using these simple methods made it possible for me to work full-time, not being able to watch the market during the day and successfully trade. And I think that's huge if you can get up and walk away from your computer and have a life and enjoy yourself in trading. It's great for stock traders, great for ETF traders, and it's great for option traders, and actually anything that's tradable, this would work for. So what do you need? You need an uncluttered chart. You need a willingness to unclutter your chart. As we go through the series, I hope I will prove that to you, that all the clutter on your chart, all of those distractions are pulling your attention away from what really matters, and that's price. You need a simple understanding of support and resistance. And one of the hardest things for people is the patience to wait for the trade. And I can show you why that's important. You're going to need a watch list of qualifying stocks, qualifying trending stocks. And I talk about this a lot with my members and things. People tend to get caught up in all of the noise, all of the emotion, all of the drama of the market. And they find themselves rushing, chasing around, trying to find trades. And they're often looking at stocks that really wouldn't qualify for them anyway. If you're trading an account of $20,000, why are you wasting your time looking at an $80 stock? The chances are that would put you in a very uncomfortable position trying to trade that. So you want to qualify stocks. Be efficient in your work. And that means narrowing the field to just a select number of stocks. And we're going to trade them as the patterns develop, okay? A trading plan and a discipline to follow it. Now, I'm a big believer in having a trading plan, and I actually plan each and every trade that I make. And what I mean by that, a lot of people think, oh, yeah, sure you do. No, actually I do. I use software that we created. It's called Trader Vision, that I literally put down my entries, my exits, my targets, my stop, the whole works. I put down everything before I pull the trigger on the trade because I want to know exactly what I'm putting at risk. I want to understand that trade forward and backward before I jump into it. So I plan each and every trade, and I really highly recommend you learn how to do that, or that you do that. Otherwise, you're trading emotionally. Trading should be a business, not an emotional business. There's no room for emotion in business. You need to be making good quality business decisions, and a trade plan will help you with that. You need to have a willingness not to overcomplicate. We as traders jump around from webinar to webinar, this thing and that thing, and we're sold every day in your email. Something shows up, boy, this secret plan and this and that. That's baloney. We add that to our trading. We hang all that stuff around our neck. And pretty soon you find yourself completely weighed down. You cannot move. You don't know what to do. You're confused. Your confidence is shot, and usually your account's going south. So if you can find a way to clear up that and start moving in the right direction, you need to start unloading. And if you don't have a willingness to cut loose a bunch of those things that you've thought were important, let me ask you just one question. Have you proved by your trading results that all the things that you currently believe are true? Can you prove by your trading account that everything that you think about your trading to be an absolute must is working? Or have you proven just the opposite, that it doesn't work, that it hasn't worked? And you have to have a willingness to change that. You know, Einstein said that doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is insanity. And if we continue to just continue to churn, do the same things over and over, expecting something different, we're fooling ourselves. We need to have the willingness to change. So what I'm going to show you something is one indicator and show you how effective it is. Now, I said this was simple. I didn't say it was easy. Okay? There is no foolproof trading system out there. If you trade for real, and I trade every single day, if you trade for real, you will always have losses. That's the fact of the matter. I mean, it's part of business. Any business has losses. So you have to get comfortable with the fact that you cannot win every trade. You're not going to win every trade. What you have to do is get your win-loss ratio to the positive side and keep it there. Okay? And you do that by being very strict and stringent in your rules and very matter of fact. Follow a plan. This is nowhere close to a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? I don't want anybody to think that. If that's what you're looking for, shut off this video and leave right now, because you're not going to find that in trading. And I just want to save you some time on that, because if you're out there hunting for the Holy Grail, if you're out there doing all of this stuff, this is not it. And even though I think this indicator is very, very helpful, there's nothing magic here. In fact, it is a very simple indicator. Okay? There's nothing magic about it. The magic is in your ability to focus on the system, on the trades, focus on the entry, focus on the exits, and do it in a business-like manner. And you need something simple to do that, to help you correct or get you out of that slump that you maybe have been in. So it does require discipline, and it requires attention to detail. Okay? There is no perfect setup. Okay? There's no such thing as a perfect setup. I get asked the question all the time from members and other folks that I coach and work with and stuff all over the world. And they ask me, well, what's the buy signal? Where's the perfect entry? What combination of indicators is the perfect setup for me? There's no such thing. What you have to do is develop something yourself and be committed to a plan. Now, there are tons of different trading systems out there, tons of different methods of trading out there, and they can all be very, very effective. Okay? It comes down to the individual, what works for you. And if you find this doesn't work for you, I understand. I'm going to continue this series on for as a long time, and I'm going to talk about a lot of different things. And this is coming from Somebody that trades every day, a real trader. I'm not going to charge anybody a penny for this. I truly want to help other traders become better traders. You need a thoughtful management plan for every trade. You need to think about the risk and reward. What are you willing to do? And do you know, have you seen the full aspect of the trade? Because when it comes right down to it, we as individuals, you, anybody that trades, we are our own worst enemy. We fight ourselves, we fight the market, we fight pride, we fight our hang-ups about money. All of those things affect our trading, okay? We have to correct those. So here's a simple chart, and you can see not an indicator on there. What this indicator can show you is why you wanted to enter on that trade. And can you see how simple and easy it is to read that chart with nothing on it? Very simple, very easy. This simple trade, potential 38% gain to the stop out. No worries. Actually, no heat taken on the trade, really whatsoever. That's a daily chart. How about a 5-minute chart? Will this work on for day traders? Absolutely will. Here's an entry. There's an exit. Within about 3.5 hours, 2.7% gain on a single stock. And by the way, if you notice, these are recent charts. Applied Materials. Here's 2 trades in this one. And I'm sorry I've got an extra square here. I didn't intend to, I don't know how I ended up with that extra square there. But entry here, exit here on the first trade, 18% gain. No heat in the trade whatsoever. Second trade, entry here. This trade is still current, and it's currently up 29%. So easy setups, easy entries. And I'll show you all about that. Now, I'm breaking these up into short time frames because of my time. I'm very, very busy with what I do, and I don't have time to record a great big lengthy videos. So these are going to be short videos, and I'm going to try to get 2 or 3 of them out here in real rapid succession. Okay, but the next video here, I'm going to show you the indicator, and I'm not trying to hold this back from you. I'm not trying to increase the drama here of this indicator or make it sound mystical, because I want you to understand it's not. Okay, it's very simple. We're going to talk about setting it up and a few of the rules, and we'll go through items like how to qualify a watch list, how to make the trade come to you. You know, simple things like that that can really improve your trading. Now, I'm going to tell you about a personal client that has paid me for some coaching. We've spent 3 hours together, in just 3 hours. When this person came to me, his trading was, his win-loss ratio was somewhere around 30%. That's all he was doing, is about 30%, sometimes up toward 40, but mostly in that range, 30 to 40% win-loss ratio. In 3 hours, and at about a month and a half of him studying and working on this last month, his trading went from 30 to 40% wins to 67% wins. And that is in that 1 month study time. Anybody can do this. I'm confident anybody can do this. So if this is interesting to you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel here. You'll be notified when there's a new video posted, and check back often. Every single day I post a morning market preparation video. Feel free to take part in that. Everything I post here is free. So if I can be of any help or whatever, please comment. Please let me know if there's anything I can do, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care, everyone. Thank you.